This is the last night of the last preview cruise of Star of the Seas. So tomorrow, fortunately for us, we will be staying on for the August 31st inaugural, pushback inaugural, but first inaugural for the first 7-night sailing will begin, and everybody's getting off. The biggest question everybody has is, how do you like Star of the Seas? And how do you like Star of the Seas in comparison to Icon? So I ran into Michelle and Willie. They're subscribers of ours that we met when we first got on board. So full circle, just before we get off, ran into them again. And I had a little Q&A session so you can hear, not from us, not from another influencer, but a regular person, what they thought about Star of the Seas. Check it out.
Look what you done started. Girl, keep working that body.
How y'all doing, people? My name's Keith.
And I'm Free. And we are
The Howards.
the Howards.
Yes.
Alicia! We never know, so Royal Creditors name here. Yeah.
Y'all know I like gifts. Might have to play this game. I didn't even see it. It's Michelle. Hi. I am good. Did you? Okay. So the question of the day is, how did you enjoy Star of the Seas? I see you got one of my pouches, my lemonade pouches from the Lemon Post.
I really did. And then Honey said today he wanted to do the Crown's Edge, so he did it.
There's Willie. I heard you did the Crown's Edge.
Say what?
You did Crown's Edge? Yeah. And? Yeah. You guys got the video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing Crown's Edge on the next leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be on?
Yeah, you guys staying on?
No.
Aw,
Rich and
man.
Jazz are gonna be on too, aren't they?
Are they?
I thought they were.
I hope so. I have not even checked to see, but that would be really cool.
I thought I saw that they were.
Okay, because I don't think that they've been on yet, so that would be really cool.
And I know. Did you see Danny from Hard Travel?
I heard he's on. I met him on Ovation, but I heard he's on and he's staying on.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
And
is
see, he
like
lives
what?
not far from me.
I'm like, okay, you're still here. He's like, and I got one more.
That's what I said, because I was like, oh, wow, because I know he's been on since Puerto Rico.
Right.
Hey, it's a great ship.
I think I liked your cabin review.
Okay. What kind of cabin did you have?
I had an accessible.
Which room though?
family-
Surfside
Surfside.
family suite? For Surfside family balcony. How did you like your room? Okay. So I did a follow-up video on the accessible infinite balcony, and we didn't have a lot of storage space. Ours was 3-4 capacity, and I don't know where they was gonna put some stuff at, because
that was my biggest. What else? And I kind of about the drainage in the bathroom.
right, because your water gets all over the floor, and that's what I don't like about the Icon class. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All the other ships, you have the full drain. Why would you put that tiny little drain right there in front?
That was crazy.
Yeah, okay. What about the water pressure? How was your water pressure?
Water pressure was okay.
Okay, see, I think that is certain rooms.
For me, the shower, no.
Okay, so see, we're women. We know, Willie, you just like, I just getting in the water and I'm good, but.
It wasn't. What else did
Outlets. Oh, that desk, that tiny little desk. That tiny little refrigerator. Okay, was yours a refrigerator or a cooler? See, on Icon, it was a cooler. So room 11162, it's a refrigerator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it gets ice cold. But when we were on Icon in our balcony, it was a cooler.
12,289.
289 is a cool.
Okay.
But even with it being that small, like I said, it was just a cooler.
Right. That's how it was on Icon. Because my little pouch, I got one of those 2 days ago and it's still cold.
Is it just the showcase ceilings that some of the cabin stewards are saying, okay, we're just cleaning, they're cleaning one time a day, but they assigned you your time?
No, mine asked me like they normally ask, because I prefer the evening cleaning. because I learned, I used to do more, well, I never did morning because I'm not a morning person, so I had that sign up. But once I learned a couple of sailings ago, like really just a couple of months ago, that I could get evening, I've been doing evening. And so like the first time we did that was Freedom when we went to Jamaica and stuff. And it was like the late night. Well, the advantage was I went snorkeling in Grand Turk with one foot. And but my point is, I came back. I had been in the water. The room was dirty. I showered. And guess what? Almost immediately he came, cleaned the room. I had a nice, clean, fresh room ready to go for the rest of the day. So I was like, I like the evening cleaning. I'd never even considered it before, but now that's what I like.
Yeah, that's what I would rather have. Now, she did assign the time. But then I told her, I said I would prefer the evening. So she did accommodate.
Okay.
But when we first came on, she assigned it. So
Okay.
Right, okay.
Now, did you guys ask the stateroom attendant for the list of things you're supposed to ask? Robes, daily ice,
We didn't get any.
mattress topper. How were the mattresses? Because everybody's complaining about the mattresses, and they didn't have any mattress toppers when I asked for it, so he had to just do extra padding on the bed.
We were actually okay.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because we were dead tired. And it's just like you just wouldn't
was in
sleep.
But you know what though? But here's the thing though. You may actually have a mattress topper on your bed already. A lot of times, especially with the accessible rooms, when I request the mattress topper, I'll find that the mattress topper is already on there. So it's possible you already have one on. In the Facebook group, somebody had posed a question about, how's that bed feel to you? And 98% of the people said that their beds were really firm, really hard, and they were having a hard time sleeping. Yeah. But in that situation, what is let your stateroom attendant know that it's not firm enough. I mean, it's not soft enough, and then they'll do extra padding with the mattress. I mean, with the bedding. And you can also request extra blankets. Do you know that? Yeah.
Okay, now. Willie says that it was the return valve. To me, the air was coming out right there at the bed. And because we do have a lower bed with the accessible cabin, I washed my hair and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have pneumonia. It was extremely, I did adjust it, but it was because it was blowing
Directly
on
you.
me instead of it coming from the ceiling. Did you have that problem? No?
I don't know, because it got cold, and Keith just had to suffer because I turned the heat up.
Well, that's what because it was terrible for him, so I just
Because it was cold. Like when I would turn it down just only to say 71, it would get really cold. Because what happens is if the temperature is above where you want, it'll kick the air conditioning on to drop the temperature faster. So I don't know if I felt the air or not directly on me. I just know I felt it cold and grabbed my robe and our extra blanket and was wrapped up a little bit. And then once it got cool enough, I just kind of brought it back down to a comfortable level.
Would you say I beat myself up because I didn't get on the icon? And I should have gotten on the icon when I should have, when they had a purchase it. Mm-hmm. But do you feel that you had the same experience?
I don't know, because with it only being 4 short days, that's why I'm glad that we did end up getting to 7, because the 4 days wasn't enough. I haven't been in there to see Back to the Future that you guys are hearing in the background, about to flag my video. I haven't. We went to the Aqua Show, but they had technical difficulties that day. So it started, first off, I told Keith to, number one, be somewhere he could be found. Said he was in the casino. I had to go hunt him down. And there were no seats. I got there at 10:20, but that is to be expected with the Aqua Theater show. Yeah, I told people get there early because you're going to run out of seats. He wanted to stand. He was fine with standing. And we had an area where we could see, and that's the thing about the Aqua Theater show. You got to be selective about where you sit so that you can see the whole stage, because those that don't know that they're going to be doing things that you need to have visual.
Now, I think I prefer the Aqua Theater on the Oasis class better.
Yeah, well, it's bigger for starters.
Yeah.
So they did make it smaller. They did put them hard chairs. You didn't have to worry about that because you were in the reserve seating area.
First I sat in one and then I got off of it and I just...
Yeah, no, you shouldn't have even tried in the beginning. And they did not, on Icon, they didn't have those cushions. So somebody listened to something. I don't know if it was because at the naming ceremony, all them VIPs were there and they said, what's going on? But they put those cushions there. And I want to say those cushions were not initially there on the beginning sailings, starting with Puerto Rico, because somebody, I don't know whose video I was watching, but they commented on how hard those benches are. So, and then when we got on, I saw that they had the individual cushions. So I think they made that change. I know on Icon they did not have it because Keith had to go into the reserve seating where they had the cushion seats because he couldn't sit on that hard bench. But for me, my experience, I think, was kind of equal between Icon and Star. I really miss, even though I didn't use it, I keep saying it, the hammocks. So on Icon, on deck 16, they have like this. So right next to El Loco Fresh, they have these hammock chairs. They're like super duper cool. Like whether you get in them or not, they're just super cool. And for whatever reason, they took them out. Also on the deck above decks, I think that's 15. So on 16, in between where that stage is that they do the sail away party and the live music at, past that, because they have chairs that are facing the ocean, but past that, they're like in between there and Swim and Tonic, they have like just nice seating. Like, because the one thing that stood out for me with Icon that I just remember from being on and getting off and to this day is that Icon just had so many places to sit. And I'm talking about in the pool deck area. I mean, but they were nice places to sit. For the Aquadome here, Aquadome Marketplace, when you come out, there, so you know how you have those couple, like those two birdcage like area? Okay, when you first come out on Icon, they're front and center on the right hand side, not just two that are facing the ocean that you look, because I was like, ooh, I want to sit there. We'd have our food up like, ooh, I want to sit there, you know. So like I said, they're noticeably missing because they were so nice, and that's why it struck out to me for me to remember that one little feature out of everything that's on this ship, that and how they slacked off on the rooms. I think they did an amazing job with design for the ship, but on the outside of the ship, but I think that they slacked off on the room design. And I really feel like they had either a European or an Asian designer, somebody that it caters to the smaller scale than the American design. And I think that would be one of the reasons why. But what I don't understand is that I know Royal Caribbean got all these complaints on their surveys from Icon. So they could have made an adjustment and made a change when they did Star or even for Legend. So we'll have to see what's going to happen with Legend.
Now, I know Legend, most definitely. I cannot do this work. I can't do this. I can't do it because I'm a year in to now being a TA. And I love, one of the things that I admire about what you guys do, I just don't know, I want to articulate, but it is work. But I find so much pleasure in watching you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, with you guys, and when I first started watching, and with the handicap, the accessible cabins, and I thought, and you know, it does my heart good. I don't know if I could ever be as good as you all, but right now I'm just being me. And so that's what it is.
And that's all we do. We just be us. So being you is perfectly fine. And I'm so appreciative and glad that you guys support.
Thank you so much for what you, you know, before the two of us got married, he never looked at anything, but that's, it's just like going to school. It's just like going to school. Oh. And I appreciate what you guys offer.
Well, thank you.
To the industry, yes.
Two things. Thank you for that. And I'm glad that I was able to help you guys. Because I'm that type of person that I got a brain full of knowledge of everything for no particular reason. And I'm just like that. Teaching, you know, when I learn something to a perfectionist level of being able to explain it to the next person. So I started the channel because, well, we were already filming on social media like Facebook and stuff. That was just what I do anyways, and post it there because it's some place to put outside of my phone storage. Mm-hmm. And two, you know, life is short and you never know when tomorrow is. My mother just lost her fiance, Robert, and she said something profound. She said, I don't know what made me feel like we were so special. I don't know why I thought we had more time. You know, she said people were passing around left and right around us, but I don't know why. I just thought we had more time, that we were so special. And that's why you have to just live your life to the fullest every single day. And when I film, at first I had friends and family like, why do you film everything? For you film everything. But because we used to do parties and stuff at our house, and there's so many people that we have on film that are no longer here. But I'm glad that I was able to capture those moments, and we had the time where they're smiling, where they're with us. And that's why when we have the 2 rooms and we're able to invite other people with us, so which are literally hanging with the Howards, that's why I do what I do. I want to give them the opportunity to get on board for a fraction of the price and experience cruising, especially for Black people. That this is a type of vacation that a lot of us don't think about doing, feel like we can't afford to do it. And then for all demographics, I let you know, especially with the casino program, it can be affordable. Because while it's scary to think, oh, put $2,500 in the budget, but at the same time, if you're going to spend that on one cruise, then if you can budget, if you have it in your budget to be able to use that as a budget, because you're not necessarily going to spend all of that $2,500, but if you can take that budget and go in there and see if you can earn the certificate and then be able to get on, even if all you do is get the 1 person free with a discount for a second person, it's a major discount, and those offers keep coming. And at some point, it allows you to be able to get on board again. So it rewards yourself. It's an investment because it pays you back tenfold, especially with Royal Caribbean. And I'm really glad that you guys had the opportunity to get on Star.
I am too. I'm glad that we did.
And had a great time.
Yes. And I cannot believe it's over, but we've got only one more cruise for this year that we do have already scheduled. And that's in December. And not unless something else comes up before it. But we've got one more left for the year, so we hope to see you again. Now, how are you? Because you don't do the other cruise lines.
We do. Chief just don't like Carnival, but we do.
I know. But what about Celebrity?
We've done Celebrity,
Okay.
and I haven't posted. I have 19 cruises to post that I made before I started this channel. Celebrity Eclipse is one of them, out of LA. Celebrity is more upscale, laid back. I called it like the old people wobble, right? Because, or the Cocoon cruise, right? Because what happened in Cocoon was they had the water. They were old, they got in the water, they got their youth back. Celebrity has something for all ages. Yes, there's a lot of scooters and walkers, but guess what? They are like them kids, be living their best life. People of all ages are living their best life on Celebrity, but they have a lot of live music. They have a lot of jazz entertainers like in the promenade and stuff. They have a lot of things going on Celebrity that are just appealing to be laid back. And it goes back to kind of traditional cruising, even though I hadn't started cruising back then, but the traditional cruising of class, you know?
Now, wait, and I have come to like, I have and
So December is Celebrity for you.
Yeah.
Okay, which ship?
That's it.
Okay, so that's one of the newer ships here. It's bigger than Eclipse. Eclipse is one of the smaller ships, like a Navigator.
But I love, in all actuality, I love the Summit. That was what we first started, and that was the smallest.
Mm-hmm.
And then our favorite is no.
Talking about Celebrity.
It's almost the same thing.
What is it? It's the one with Ravana. You can't even remember. I can't.
I don't know, it's been 40 of them. Great.
He said they all. He's like,
all the
they're all the same. to
I
me.
know that's right.
No.
What's the name of the ship?
Beyond? Don't get me to lying about all the Celebrity ships.
We did Beyond it.
Okay.
Equinox.
Equinox, okay.
Utopia Equinox. Almost the same.
I'm going to keep Keith away from you, Willie, because y'all going to have a good time together.
Yeah. that
Well,
was
I'm
our
hoping to see
favorite.
this comedian tonight. Well, we were gonna come.
When I say we haven't seen no shows, I mean none. We haven't even
Get them
gone.
in the next.
Yeah, I just had too much hanging out with my husband in the smoking section and all our new friends over there. It'll be our 7th wedding anniversary on September 6th. Yes, be on. Thank you. So we'll be on Star for our actual anniversary. We always do a memorial cruise every year around our anniversary because he lost 2 of his brothers 1 week apart from COVID. And it fell in between our anniversaries, so we celebrate our anniversary and their lives. We didn't discover cruising until a year after they passed, but we know that had we discovered cruising, they would have loved it and been right here with us. So it's more of a celebration of life. And then now because Robert passed, we'll be adding him to the memorial cruise for this year too.
Well,
Thank you so much.
blessings to you guys.
Thank
Like
you.
I said, keep doing what you do. And if you stay true to, like you said, to who you are, God is always going to make provision.
Amen. I believe in that too, because we do most certainly keep him first. And I just feel like the life that we live right now is nothing but blessings that came from him, and we just follow along with what he asked.
Well, I thank God for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much.
And let him know, I know we probably won't see him before.
Here in the casino, so if you were going that way, you just might run into him.
Yeah, they close at 11 tonight.
Uh-huh,
Because
they
of
do.
medical emergency. What's that
Yes.
one guy that got so intoxicated?
I don't know. Oh, wow.
We're thinking that's what it was because they did have to escort him.
Oh, wow. So maybe some alcohol poisoning.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, hopefully it's something simple enough that he can recover from. So prayers up for him.
It was just too hot out there for all of that. It was.
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you guys get off the Coco Cay?
To take pictures of Icon and get back
I know,
on.
that's
What did you guys think? You guys have been to Coco Cay before, though, right?
That's all we did.
We did the same.
Yeah,
Took a
yeah,
picture and got back over.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was it.
But I heard that Icon was not that. I mean, I heard that Coco Cay was not that crowded with having those 2 ships. So,
I really thought that it really was. It was cool. It was cool.
see, and that's why we like Royal Caribbean. Has the best design as far as ships, because as big as this ship is, it's not going to be crowded. It's going to be crowded in a minute when that show gets out, but then all of those people are going to disperse. So you've seen the shots of the smoking section. And the smoking section is never crowded.
Okay.
Right. Even though there's plenty of smokers. It's not just because they're not around and they don't smoke. No, it's just that the ship is designed that well. Anytime you see my content and you just see there's not a lot of people, it's because it's not the timing that I'm going. It's just not a lot of people, and it's because Royal Caribbean does a great design. And so not only with the ships, but also with Coco Cay. So if you have concerns about going to Coco Cay because it's too big, mega ship's going to be there, or you're on the smaller ship and the mega ship's going to be there, have no fear. You're a Royal Caribbean.